Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we will review a couple things that we did yesterday, and then we'll learn most of the verses of this surah, Surah An-Nas. So what we want to learn or review actually, that yesterday we learned that if we have these three letters, Qaf, Waw and Lam, and the meaning of this is to say. Okay, one more thing important to notice is that when we are reading the Quran, you will come across a combination of three letters, and you will be able to identify how the grammatically it's happening. One thing is that there are three weak letters that we have been seeing: Alif, Waw and Ya. Those three letters can be manipulated in terms of making sounds or dropping them or doing something with them or changing one by the other. So in these three letters, one letter is a weak letter, which is the Waw, the middle one. Okay. So now yesterday we learned that if we add a Ya in the beginning with a Zabar and combine these three letters with the following harakats, that Qaf has a pesh, Waw have a jazm or sukoon, and this has a pesh. This is the grammar of third person and present tense. So the meaning is that he, whoever that he is, third person, says or saying, so same thing, or will say. So, but we'll just take one case here. Yaqulu, he says. Now, instead of Ya, if I put a Ta and repeat exactly the same way as the above, Taqulu. This is Ta is the grammar of second person you. You one person. So this is you say. Okay. Now, instead of that, if I put an alif here in the beginning with a zabar and everything keeps same, aqulu. This is the grammar of first person, and this is I say. Okay. So keep in mind that this is a standard format. Aqulu, yes. Thanks. So I say. Now, what we did one more thing yesterday is that using this one, this is a statement you say. If I drop you in English, it is left say, and say is a command, is an order, okay? Or in Arabic, it's called amr. So what we do in English, if I drop you, it is left only say, which is a command, okay? In Arabic, to make the command, we drop this ta from there, this te, and also drop the Waw, and only two letters are left. We went through this exercise yesterday, and the sound remains qul. Two letters only, Waw totally gone, and you pronounce qul. Qul means if you are telling someone, say, this is a command. Now, in Arabic, a command is called amr or amrun. Important thing is that amr is not an order. It includes order in it, but it is not an order. For example, if you are saying something to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're not ordering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? If you are saying something to your elder, you're not ordering that person. Okay? So if you are using a command or a amr for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then amr is translated as supplication, a dua. When a person of equal status, it is a suggestion. But if a person of a smaller status, you can call it ordering him to do something. You're ordering a child to do something. But you're advising an equal person. And when you are saying, oh Allah, give You're not ordering Allah. You are making a dua. Give me is an order, it's an amr, but it is a supplication for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, so this is the format. To recall one word which we come across very much, we speak in our daily, usual, is we say kun. Kun fayakun. Okay. What is kun? Kun is, root letters are kaf, vav and noon. Okay. The meaning of these three letters is to be or to become. Okay. Kaf, vav, noon. Notice the format is same. Middle letter is vav, just like this one. This is a middle letter vav. This is middle letter vav. So same as you combine first and the third. You combine first and the third, this became a command. Kun. Kun means be or become. So we say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, kun fayakun. He says, become. So everything becomes in the existence. So kun fayakun, I'm sure you have heard this word before many times. Kun fayakun. Kun, Allah is saying, become. Fayakun, thing becomes. Okay. So this is important, that if you have three letters, middle one is vav, then it follows this kind of grammar. Okay. Now, before I jump into the surah, couple of other things that we have been doing, but just to recall because we'll be using them today again, is that there is a group of letters which are called harf-e-jar. Okay, I'm going to just to repeat two of them today. I have done them many times. B with a zir and min. Mim and noon with a sukoon. Min. B means with. And min means from. Okay. And why we call them harf-e-jar? Because if a noun comes, this is a preposition in English. Preposition be and min. If a noun comes after that, for example, Allahu comes out, or Allahu, just take the word Allahu, for example. Allahu or any word, noun will have one pesh or two at the end. In this case, it is one pesh. When you combine be with Allahu, the English meaning would be with Allah. But be will have certain effect on this word. It will look at the last letter here. Pesh will change to a zir. Then you read them together. You do not pronounce the alif in between. Billahi. Billahi means with Allah. So that's how the harf-e-jar acts. For example, here, if I have the word al-kitabu, taking a different noun, al-kitabu, the book. If I put this min before that, min will change this kitabu to kitabi, and when you read them together, you do not pronounce this alif. So it will be min, but problem is that you will have to change for pronunciation this to a zabar. So now we say mi nal kitabi. Okay, minal kitabi, from the book. Okay, for example, when I say this command and this order is from the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so you will see min before that. So these are the two letters that are going to come many times. So let's keep the concept clear.
So what does jar mean literally?
Jar, actually, exactly this is what it is. It is pulling the higher state to a lower state. Majroor is someone who has been like an injured. Okay, so this word does not, these prepositions or harf-e-jar, whenever they come, they attack the noun after them. Notice one thing, when we make a noun first time, we put two pesh or one pesh. That state is called the highest state, rafa state. Rafa means high. So when Allahu is written, if I say what is the state of this word, it is the highest state Allahu. But then the other words come around and attack this word and change. Some word will change to Zabar, some will change to Zair, and they have their own meaning and other things. So Harf-e-jar have the quality that they always look at the last letter of the noun. And if it is a pesh, it will make it a Zair. If there are two pesh, it will make two Zairs. Okay? So that is the Harf-e-jar. One more last thing is that we have been repeating that because that is the heart of this Arabic language, that if you have two nouns, okay, so for example, kitabun, full word is kitabun, book, and if you have Allahu, full word is Allahu, okay. Kitabun means book and Allahu. These are two independent words. They both are in Rafa state, complete words. Now I want to make a relationship between them. In English I put an off, so this is a book and this is Allah. In English simply make a relationship, put an off, it becomes book of Allah. Don't have to do anything, okay? Book of Allah. In Arabic, when we combine two nouns like that, this method is called Izafa. Izafa means you're adding one word into the other word. Okay? So there is no off in Arabic. So what we do, we modify the words themselves. How do we modify? The first word has two pesh on it. So we just remove one of them. So leave it kitabu. Second word has one pesh, bring it to a zair, so it becomes Allahi. Then read them together and don't pronounce this alif in between. So the word will be kitabullahi. If you stop, you can say kitabullah, but rewritten will be Allahi. Okay, so this is the rule of Izafa, combining two nouns or one noun and one pronoun. Okay. Now let's follow the surah there. The very first word we just did that, Qul. Okay? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul is a command, it's an order. Now who is ordering this? Because the wahi is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the order is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is commanding, he is ordering. Who is he ordering? Whoever is reading the Quran. Or first receiver is Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling him, say, O Prophet. Okay? If I'm reading, you are reading, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to us saying, read or say something. So answer will be, okay, what do I say? Okay? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is teaching, say the next few words I'm teaching you. Okay, now, look at this one, the beauty. Next word are an, waw, and zal. Okay, 3 letters. Meaning of these 3 letters is to seek or to look for protection, or to ask for protection, or to ask for refuge. Many meanings, but you are asking for protection. Okay, these are the literal meanings. If you open a dictionary, it will, in 3 letters, it will tell you this, asking for a protection. Okay, seeking or asking is the same thing. Oh, seek protection, yeah. Okay, now we just learned. Okay, now notice again, the middle letter is a weak letter in this case also. So it will follow the pattern of qawla, qaf, waw, lam. Okay, we had one word here, aqulu. Aqulu, we just learned by putting an alif in the beginning, it became I say. Okay, so apply this pattern here. Okay, you put an alif in the beginning, combine an and waw, just like qaf and waw, and last letter is zal. Okay, put the same harakat, Okay, look at the word there in the Quran. A'udhu. What's the meaning of a'udhu? I seek, present tense, protection. I ask for protection. I seek refuge. I look for protection. Many meanings you can say, but what it is, you're asking someone to give you something. Okay? Okay, now up to this point, I don't know whose protection I'm seeking for. Okay, so let's continue after that. The next word, 3 letters are Ra, Re, Ba, or Be, 3 letters. And the meaning of these 3 is to provide or to sustain. So let's just take this meaning, to provide. Okay. Okay, if I combine these in this format, that I put a fatah or zabar on the first one and combine two similar letters can be written together with the tashdeed or shadda. Last letter always have 2 pesh. Hamdun, kitabun. Rabbun means provider. Okay. Rabbun means provider or sustainer. Okay. So that is one noun that we know. So let's take the second one. Alif, Noon, and Sin are the root letters. And we know these words, once I write down, in sun. In sun means a person or a man. Okay, you know the word insan, same root letters. Okay, the plural of this word is nasun. Noon, alif, sin, and always 2 pesh. So this is the word. Nasun means pupil, many persons. So that is one word. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to put al before that. And al will put da in the front of this. Okay. When you read these together, lam sound is killed or noon takes over. So it becomes al nas, and al will change the 2 pesh into 1. Okay. So this become al naso, but the tajweed will be an naso. Lam will be written but will not be pronounced. Noon will be pronounced twice. So put a shadda there, tashdeed, and so. Annasu. Annasu means the pupil. Okay. So now we have 2 words. We have a word Rabbun and we have the word An-Nasu. Okay.
So nas, the people or mankind? Same thing?
The mankind, you can say mankind. Yeah. So mankind are people. It's a plural, that's the important thing. Okay, so we are going to take these 2 words now and combine them with the Izafa, rule of Izafa. So what is first one is Rabbun. Rabbun means provider. Now one thing I mentioned the very first day, that I am not translating the word Rabbun as Lord. That's a biblical word. Okay. Actual meaning is provider or sustainer. The second word is al, but we pronounce an-naso. The pupil. Okay, or mankind. You can put mankind there. Okay, now I want to relate these 2. Put an off there. That is the rule of Izafa. How we do in Arabic? On the first word, we take 2 pesh and change into 1. So it becomes Rabbu. Okay. On the second one, we take pesh and change into a kasra or zair. Now you pronounce them together. Alif will not be pronounced. So I'm going to remove this zabar from the alif, which means now alif is just a vertical line, no sound of alif. So will become Rabbun Nasi. Rabbun Nasi, provider of the mankind, provider of the people, okay, sustainer of the people, okay. Now I'm going to put a harf jar B in the beginning with a zair. So this will be with. What is harf jar going to do? It's going to look at the next word and say, I don't like this pesh here. That is what harf jar does. And it changes to a zair. Okay? Now read this. Bi Rabb bin Nasi. That's the word in the Quran. Okay? Bi Rabb bin Nasi. With the provider of the mankind, with the sustainer of the mankind. Qul, say, Auzo, I seek protection. Whose protection I am seeking? Very powerful word, because there is only one. Doesn't matter which language you go, which religion you go, they always believe there is one who is the supreme one. And then they start adding small deities and small gods with them. But the one who manages all the mankind is only one. Bhagwan or anything you want to call him. The one who is. So here Quran is emphasizing that instead of giving a name, give the authority and power of everyone, which is the provider of the mankind. I seek protection with the provider of the mankind or all the people. Okay, very powerful. Now it is not stopping there. It's saying that if you still have any doubt, I'm going to bring the ayat number 2 to your attention. Okay, what is that?
Why is L silent? Why is L silent? Is it
Okay, so I will go over there.
What was the question?
Question is that why I keep saying this lam is silent there. Okay. No. Ma'am, and I will go through that one day in my class. There are about 28, 29 letters. Half of them are called Shamsi letters. Half of them are called kamari letter. Okay. So why are they called? Because those half. Okay. Now look at this word. There are 2 surahs in the Quran. Al-Qamar. Okay. And another surah is Ash-Shams. When this qaf here did not do any change into the lam sound, it kept the Al-Qamar, I'm pronouncing lam. Here, sheen killed the sound of lam because we say Ash-Shams. Okay? Half of the letters are Shamsi, half of them are Qamari. Those which keep the sound of the lam are called kamari letter. Those which kill the sound are called Shamsi letter. Luckily, just go through the names of this surah. You will find out which letter is Shamsi. An-Nas. Noon is the one which killed the sound of lam. Okay. Al-Adiyat did not kill it. Okay. So just go Al-Baqarah. Bay did not kill the sound of lam, right? So as soon as you put al, it becomes in most cases the name of the surah, and if the lam sound stays there, because mostly we know the name of surahs, so you will know which letter is killing the sound of lam, which is not killing. Okay. So this is the way that's what happens, sir. So you had a question, somebody?
Yeah, I was looking at the Rabb, right? I know you mentioned provider, but if you look at all the translations, like limit, everybody's using my Lord. So when I'm looking at the word provider, in the translation it says mat'ahat, something like that, for provider. So I'm just a little confused because everyone uses Rabb.
Okay, first of all, so that's the thing. The literal meaning in the dictionary, you will see Ra, Baba as sustainer or provider. The father of the house is called Rabb also, because he is the sustainer and the provider of the house. Okay.
Surah Yusuf में जो
Translation.
governor था, he was
Exactly, his word is Rabb.
Rabb, right?
Yeah, the Aziz Misr who is brought the child who when he bought from there, he's called Rabb because he is the sustainer of the house. Actually, we can go this at another time, but nobody knows what the meaning of Lord is. We just took it from biblical word and started using that. Lord may be Jesus also, because you know, in Lord we trust. You know. Anyway, so I'm not using the word Lord.
Lord is God.
Huh?
What the
That's fine, but I'm using the literal meaning.
Okay.
Provider, that's fine. Okay, so now, Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Okay, now, next, let's look at the next ayat. Okay, Mim, Lam, and Kaf are the root letters. Okay, Malikun, when you make it a word with these three, Malikun. Okay, this means king or master. Okay.
Last time you said Malik could be owner.
There are many words which are created from this. Mulk, Malik, Milkiyat. There are a lot of words which are created. Okay, Malak is a farishta. If you put a zabar here, it will become an angel. Malaika is the plural of that. So Malikun is the word. King. Okay. Now, do the same thing. Put an al, or actually which is an-naso. Okay. That's ayat number 2. Now put it, so this is the pupil again, the mankind. Now put an off again. King of the mankind. King of the pupil. Rule is same. When you put an off, one dhamma goes away. Okay? And this becomes there. One pesh goes away, this becomes, I keep using dhamma because that is the Arabic word I use for pesh. Okay? So, in Arabic, it is, zabar is called fataha, zer is called kasra, and pesh is called dhamma. Okay? Anyway, so now the word is Malikun Nasi. Okay? Malikun Nasi means king of the mankind. Okay? Now, look at the letter ba there, or be with a kasra, which is coming before Rabb. Okay? That B is going to apply here also. Okay? Actually, you can say the whole thing. Qul a'udhu bi Malik. So first thing B will do is will change this to a zer. Okay? So now you can understand Qul a'udhu bi Malikin Nasi.
From.
I seek protection with, not say no, not from.
Not from with.
Oh my God.
That's completely opposite.
You'll just
The opposite, yeah.
change the whole
Concept.
concept of the Quran. Okay? You seek protection from shaitan. Okay? Not. Okay? So when you use from, then you use the word shaitan. If you're seeking with, then you use the Allah. Okay? So here, Malikin Nas, because of this B, so you can say, Qul a'udhu, say I seek protection, bi Malikin Nas, with the king of the people. Okay? Let's move on further. These three letters, Alif, Lam, and Ha, or He, if I combine them and make E, La, Hun, this means God. Okay? So I'm going to just write down a God or God. Okay? Similar rule, apply An-Nas before that, after that. An-Nasu, God or mankind. Do the same thing. put an off there. This will become ilahu. The page will go away. This will become an-nasi. Ilahun nasi. God of mankind. Put this B before that same B there. Okay, so it will become B. So I seek protection with the God of the mankind. Okay, so you can say Qul a'udhu bi ilahin nasi. This will become kasra zir again. Okay, because of the B. So that's the way it is in the Quran. Okay, so now I'm done having three different names of the same deity, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In one place calling him Rabb, in the other place I'm calling Malik, King, third place I'm calling God. Okay, so I have sought protection with the three different attributes of the same Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now,
Ilahinnas.
yeah.
So Lam, Alif, and then there's a Fatah there.
Okay, so it is written this way in some scripts, and some scripts this zabar is skipped.
Because
Yeah, this vertical line covers both these things. So it is
Ada alif कहते हैं.
chota alif,
Chota
chota
alif.
alif.
yeah, since it's there, there's no need to put the.
Yeah, yeah. But in Usmani script you will see it. In Usmani and between Nastaliq script, this is a different writing style. Okay, but meaning is same. Now let's look at the next ayat number 4. Min sharril waswasil khannas. Okay. Now let's look at the word here. First of all, Sheen, Ra, and Ra are the root letters. Okay. Sharrun, when you make a word out of that, two Ra's will be written two Ra's will be written with Shadda. So it is Sharrun. Sharrun means evil. Okay. It's opposite of Khair. Khairun is good, Sharrun is bad, evil. Okay. Now one word I'm going to point out to you that I have been saying until now that words start mostly with 3 letters. Now we'll go to another group of letters where there are 4 letters. And those 4 letters are repeating 2 of 2. And those are not very good words, because this one means to whisper. Okay? Whisper means sargoshi karna. Zalzala is not a good word. Zal. Okay? It is destruction. Okay? So there are some words in Arabic which are made by repeating the 2, but they are altogether 4, but they are not very good words. So waswasa means to sargoshi or to whisper in somebody's ears, say something which other people may not like. Okay? So that is the waswasa. We use in Urdu also. So waswas is a person, waswasun, who does this thing. Waswasun, always 2 pesh at the end. A person who is doing the whispering. Okay?
It's like Amil.
No. Yeah, I'm just sitting next to you and I'm saying something in your ear.
No.
Talking bad about somebody else who's sitting few feet away. That is sargoshi. That's the whispering.
So what I'm saying is, just like from the word Amal, we take Amil.
Yes. So, but these are 4 letters, so it's a different rule. Yes. These are 4 letters, has different rules. So it's a doer.
Yeah,
Doer. Waswasun, right?
the one who does.
Who does the activity. Then put the al before that. Okay.
That becomes.
The whisperer. Okay.
That is action.
So what the al does, al removes 1 page from here, right? So this becomes 1 page. So the person became al waswasu, right? Now, so this is the word. Now take the word sharrun and combine with this. Sharrun means evil.
Evil whisper.
This is a man. This is a person.
Whisperer.
So he is a whisperer. Okay. Let me write down. Okay. Now combine these two. Evil of a whisperer. Evil of the whisperer. Al is there. Okay. So what will happen? This will become one pesh. Okay. And this will become zair. Okay. Rule. And then you don't pronounce this alif in between. Sharrul waswasi. Okay. Now put this word min before that. Min means from. Very important. Now you translate this from. Min is a harf-e-jar. Harf-e-jar will change sharro. Sharro to sharri. Okay. So now it became min sharril waswasi. From the evil of the whisperer. From the evil of the whisperer. Okay. So that is the meaning. Now we are asking protection with Allah from this thing. Okay. Now to emphasize further, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is using another word, al-khannas. Okay. So here is khannas has a say there in it. Okay. So what is khannas? Okay. Kha, noon and sin are the root letters. And the meaning of this is that someone sneaks to you and comes again and again. Sneaker. Okay, that's the meaning of kha, noon and sin. And the person who does that is called khannasun. Khannasun is a person who will sneak to you and come again. And you send them away, and that's what the quality of shaitan is that. Khabis is not shaitan actually, just use the word. This is the
उर्दू में खन्नास जब कहते हैं कोई आदमी सुन के ये बात कहीं और कहे कि बहुत बड़ा खन्नास है.
So it is a sneak, the one who sneaks, which means comes again and again, and is going to do the waswasa to you. Okay, and that's shaitan does that. Okay, so now do the word al before that, so it becomes al khannasu. Okay, this is a man who sneaks and comes back, comes back. Now the word is khannasu, but it is actually replacing al waswasi. It's a badal of al waswasi. So the rule is that whenever we do a badal, it has to follow exactly the same. So if this is zair, this will follow zair there.